If you're eating healthy, making better food choices, doing the right things and the scale still isn't moving, this video breaks down why that happens and what to do when healthy still isn't working. I'm in the process of trying to see if I can get abs at 40, and so far I've lost over £100 in the last year using the following methods. But before I saw any weight drop, I was struggling massively. And this is what I've learned in my journey up until now. I used to believe I was nailing it. Brown bread, olive oil, protein bars, the whole setup. Nothing was changing. So I started blaming my age, my metabolism and whatever moon phase we were in at the time. Here's the truth I discovered. You can be eating healthy and still gaining weight, because healthy and fat loss friendly are not the same thing. I'm going to show you exactly why that happens, how to spot it and what to fix. Okay, healthy isn't always low calorie. Now I used to assume healthy food equaled weight loss food. It doesn't. A smoothie bowl isn't weight loss friendly, it's just dessert in a gym fest. And here's why this messes people up. Your body doesn't actually care if it's clean, keto, gluten-free or blended in a Vitamix. It just sees calories. Now I used to smash a so-called health kick breakfast that clocked over 900 calories without blinking. Granola, Greek yogurt, banana, honey, all decent foods. But together, that was half of my day's intake in one bowl, pretending to be a good start. We're not doing it wrong by eating healthy, but we're probably assuming that healthy looking labels gives us a pass. It doesn't. What you need to do is you start need to looking at healthy foods the same way you look at chocolate, with just a bit of suspicion. Track this sort of stuff even for a week, not because it's fun, but because it shows the truth about the calories that you're actually consuming. It means you can stop guessing and start understanding where your calories are really going. It'll open your eyes faster than standing on the scales on a Monday morning. Portion distortion is real. Here's where it gets brutal. Now you probably think that eating one serving, but most likely you're eating 3. A tablespoon of Nutella, that's unlikely. And it's a lie we tell ourselves all the time. Same with pasta, same with nuts, same with cereal, same as anything that doesn't come in a single use packet with the calories printed on the lid. Now I once guesstimated that my lunch was about 500 calories. I tracked it later and it was well over 1000. Even simple foods like hummus or trail mix are calorie-tastic. They're easy to grab, easy to demolish. Portion control isn't about restriction, it's about accuracy. So, what's the solution? Weigh the portion, at least at first, and not forever. Just until you stop kidding yourself, you're just eating a little bit. Tracking is the only way to truly know what we're consuming. Now the next thing is liquid calories. Liquid calories don't feel like actual calories. Coffee with milk, oat milk, almond milk, soya milk, it all counts. Juices, smoothies, iced coffees, if you can drink it, your body can quietly overconsume it. I used to get through 3 lattes a day with milk and sugar, add in a healthy smoothie and a protein shake. That's 600 to 800 calories I wasn't even chewing, nor was I register in my tiny bloke brain. Guys, it didn't feel like overeating, it felt like I was being good. Liquid calories are like a financial direct debit that you forgot that you signed up for. You don't notice them until you're skint and pissed off. A quick fix is to track your drinks. Maybe switch to black coffee if you can and drink diet soft drinks. There's almost 0 calories in both of these. Get your protein from the food where you can chew it when you can. Now don't get me wrong, sometimes liquid protein can be a good thing, but not always. If it doesn't fill you up, question if it's worth it. The next thing is healthy packaging. Healthy packaging is a con. Have you ever bought a protein bar that felt suspiciously like a Mars bar with better branding? Lots of products wear the healthy badge like a disguise. Protein crisps, low-fat muffins, yoghurt drinks. Sounds good, but in reality, more than half of them have more sugar than the thing that you're trying to avoid in the first place. And here's the worst bit, they're designed to be overeaten. 1 bar turns into 2, 1 low-calorie biscuit becomes 5. Now I fell for this loads. I bought snacks that looked like gym food and ended up hungrier 20 minutes later as they did absolutely nothing to satisfy me. If it comes in a wrapper that says guilt-free, treat it with guilt level suspicion. In all seriousness, look at labels, see what calories, fats and sugars are in things before you choose to eat them. Doing this will hopefully convince you to look for something else less calorie dense. It's not meant to become obsessive, it's meant to make you aware so you actually make progress. Go for whole foods when you can over processed. Now hunger isn't always a problem. Some days you'll feel like you're starving all the time and you blame that on your lack of progress. But hunger's normal and it's manageable. The bigger issue is cravings, bloating and emotional eating, and also the fuck it, I deserve this moments. Now I've done the salad for lunch and then I've eaten 1200 calories of protein bars, crisps and biscuits between 3pm and bedtime. It wasn't hunger, it was a long day, a shit mood and not having a plan. You need to fix the environment before you try to fix your willpower. Plan your meals in advance, keep tempting stuff out of reach. Don't make decisions when you're tired and emotional scroll and Deliveroo and Just Eat like you're on Tinder. Fat loss starts with awareness. Hunger will not kill you, but ignoring what causes the binging might kill your progress. So, awareness is step one, but a deficit is and will always be the power move. So we've done the swaps, we've started tracking, we've cut down the liquid calories and binned the fake health snacks. And somehow, the weight still isn't shifting. Now here's the final piece. All of that only works if it works out to be a calorie deficit. Not just good choices, you consistently need to consume fewer calories than your body burns. Now I've done a video before on calorie deficits, I'll link it here. Watch this next because it's important. Now I've had weeks where I felt like a saint from Monday to Friday, I've tracked everything, I've ate clean, and then I've absolutely obliterated it with a Saturday night takeaway, loads of desserts and a crate of beer, and that's the fuck it moment that I mentioned earlier. One meal doesn't ruin your progress, but a surplus spread across a few days certainly will. That can erase a deficit fast. Quite simply, we will have undone all our hard work during the week for nothing. So start looking at your weekly averages, not just your good days. The scale reflects your overall consistency or lack of it. It won't show you your best intention days. I'm going to say this again. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being accurate enough to make progress. You don't need to suffer, you just need to stack boring, healthy eating wins. Also, track everything, even the bad days. That shows you the big picture and where things are holding you back. Now, time for a quick side story. One of my work colleagues thought he was eating healthy and was genuinely trying his hardest with healthy food options, doing the right thing. But when we worked out his daily averages by tracking food intake for a few days, he was nearly 2,000 calories a day over what should have been his target calories for fat loss. This is what he needed to finally realise to make it click as to why he wasn't losing weight. I set him up a daily macro target along with daily steps target using my app. He's lost nearly 2 stone in a little over 6 weeks. He's feeling amazing, I helped him structure his food, and now he's absolutely smashing it. He's not hungry, he's still getting his Saturday night takeaways and beer, and he's now having to buy new clothes because he's out in the town strutting his stuff. And that's all because he became aware of what he's actually eating, and then he became able to manage it accordingly. Okay, you're not failing because you're not trying hard enough. You're failing because you lack real knowledge and structure of how to do it properly. This is where my videos will help you, and I'll keep talking about this sort of stuff on my channel. If this video was helpful, please give it a like so I know what sort of stuff to keep making. And if you want to learn more about what I've just spoken about in greater detail, I offer one-to-one coaching, the links in descriptions. Subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.